Hello, everybody. Good
Hello, sir.
evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So,
Good evening.
Hello, Musharraf. Try and be a little more regular, Musharraf.
Yeah, sir. I had exam, so that's why I
Oh, I
was
see.
absent.
What exam? What exam was it?
Basic final year, sir.
Ah, I see. Final year. What subject are you studying, Musharraf?
Chemistry, sir.
Chemistry. How's your chemistry with chemistry? Okay, let's see. So, do we have exercises to check in the practice book? No, not at all. We have checked all, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Let's do it. Let's see. Writing, filling in forms. Filling in forms. Okay, so sometimes in forms, words which are written are different. You know, they are slightly different. Let's see. You have to match the headings and the questions. First of all, when do you fill in forms? Fill in forms. When do you fill in forms? 90% people in India say fill up the form, fill up the form. What the F? Okay. All right. So when do you fill in forms? Yes, if an American
Hello,
is
sir.
speaking, hello. When an American speaks, he says fill out. When do you fill out forms? British people say fill in forms, and Indians say fill up. Fill up is wrong. Fill up is wrong. The right phrase is fill in or fill out if you follow American English. Fill up is used for containers. Fill up the bucket. Fill up the jug. So when you have a container, you fill it up. But when you have blank spaces on a piece of paper, you fill in according to the British English and you fill out according to American English. Well, I don't really track what they say in Australian English. It doesn't really, I don't find it interesting to learn of all kinds of English, South African English, Canadian English, and all that. Basically, I know a little bit about these two variations, British English and American English. Otherwise, most teachers basically teach standard English. Okay, because I watch movies and because I find it a bit interesting to learn the comparison. So I know a little bit about the gap between the difference between American English and British English. Otherwise, a teacher who is from Bihar Sharif is not supposed to teach you either American or British English. I'm supposed to teach you English, and you should only learn English, standard English. If somebody wants to learn only British English, they should do it if they want to settle down in the UK, and they should do it with somebody who is from there. If you are learning American English from somebody from Bihar, then you are an idiot. You cannot learn American English with somebody who's from Bihar. I can teach you standard English, okay? But I cannot teach you American English or British English, any certain variation, because I'm not from there. I am not an authority to talk about British English like, okay, I'll teach you British English. No, I teach standard English. What is considered standard? Yes, there are some variations in grammar, vocabulary, spellings, which every person should be aware of. So I'm aware of those things too. But I don't claim I teach American English or British English. And anybody who does is simply fooling you. Okay, moving on. When do we fill in forms, guys? When do we fill in forms? when we apply for a job, and when we want admission in a college,
When we take
university.
admission.
Yes. And when else? And when else do
Good
we fill
afternoon,
in
sir.
form? Good afternoon. Hello, Ruksar. You look very happy. Huh? What are you wearing? What are you wearing,
I
Ruksar?
am in Dubai, sir.
Okay, okay, just a second. Is it my eyes or your photo? I don't know. Something seems off. Okay. Okay. You know what? When you first came, I couldn't see your eyes. I thought, what happened? Where are your eyes, Ruksar? Huh, I could only see your face, but not your eyes. I think it is my eyes. I don't have my glasses on. So, yeah. Okay. Ruksar, feeling better?
Yeah, sir. Good.
Okay. Uh,
I
your
was thinking, sir, then I will come to India, then I will attend the class. But Dilshad told me, no, you will continue. Okay, no
Yeah,
problem.
Dilshad met me. Yes, he met me 3 days ago,
Yeah,
and we talked about Shams. We talked about your improvement.
yeah,
Well,
sir.
there is only one thing that I know. If somebody is constantly exposed to a language, they pick that language up. Whether they're smart, not so smart, all these things become irrelevant. If somebody is exposed to a particular language for long enough, they pick up that language, they start using that language. This is as simple as that. So I know some people find it hard to understand certain rules, grammar stuff, So what? Should we think they will not learn? Of course not. They'll learn. All you have to do is be patient with them. Ruksar is definitely struggling with her English quite a bit. But is she not better than when she started? Of course she is. Why? Because when she started, she didn't have that 1 year of exposure that she has now. So this 1 year exposure has helped her. If she continues and continues giving herself this exposure for next 3, 4 more years, she will be fluent in English. Nobody will ask her how many years. People will only see your fluency. People will only see your comfort zone. But remember, everybody who's speaking fluent English has worked for years for it. If somebody tells you that I did it in 6 months, they're fooling you. All right. They're lying to you. It takes years to master language, to be fluent in a language. Only some 5% people who are extraordinarily talented can do it in months. Other people need years. Okay, when do you fill in forms, Faizan? When
When
you go,
when we
hmm?
want to admission somewhere, sir.
We have already
And
talked
when
about them. Admission in college. We talked about admission in college. We talked about, applying for jobs. Tell me other
and
place,
when
situations where we fill in
when
forms.
when you go to hospital and admit
When you
your
go to
patient.
hospital and get admitted, you need to fill in a form there as well. Or maybe when your family members are being operated on, when they need a surgery, when they need then you need to fill.
And when you purchase some new clothes, mobile accessories,
When
then
you
you
want
fill up.
certain certificates, you need to fill in forms. Yes. Other people keep going.
Then we apply for
Fill in
government
form.
schemes.
When you apply for government schemes, for benefits, for
Yes.
doles,
Yes.
when you apply for scholarships, you need to fill in forms.
Yeah.
Keep going.
And for passports, visa.
Bhai, don't forget the rules. The online class camera must be on. People, don't chat. You guys are making me say the same thing every day. Why is it?
Sir, I have a headache.
All
I'm not
right, all
well.
right. Fine. Explain it to me, message me, and let me know. Without that, no. Manisha, Because I want records that these many days you have told me that your camera will be off. I want records of it. So send me a message asking, informing that, sir, my camera will be
Hello,
off.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, can I leave for 5 minutes?
Yes, sure, Saurabh. No problems. We all feel the pressure sometimes at the wrong time. Go. Keep going, guys. When do we fill in forms?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Manisha.
Sir, I am on the shop of a spectacle.
Okay, fine. Turn it off then, but make sure that next time you are at home, relaxing, listening to me only, not multitasking. It won't help. When do you fill in forms? When do you fill in forms? Can't you think of some more? When you go on matrimonial sites, when you go on
Sir, when
matrimonial
we inquiry something online,
we don't have to fill in forms every time we make an inquiry. Be more specific.
no, sir, when we see some information and when we wants to know more, that's why some website are giving form to fill and
Ravi,
to.
I have to give you some feedback. ये जो we wants to जो आपके मुंह से निकलता है, सुनने वाले के कान पे क्या गुजरती है, आपको एहसास है इस बात का? We wants to, ये we wants to कौन से टीचर ने आपको पढ़ाया है? पहले ये बताइए. We wants to, ये हमारे कानों पे जो जुल्म करते हैं आप by saying we wants to. He, she, it takes S. He, she, it takes S. Otherwise, we don't need S. And only in positive sentences, Ravi. He, she, it. For the last time, I'm saying, remember, he, she, it, three subjects. He, she, it. ध्यान से सुन लीजिए रवि, इतनी सिंपल सी बात है. He, she, it के साथ S लगता है, और वो भी सिर्फ पॉजिटिव में, बाकी कहीं नहीं. तो बी केयरफुल व्हेन यू स्पीकिंग. स्पीड नहीं, क्योंकि आप जो बोलते हैं वी वांट्स, तो ये हमारे कानों पे क्या असर करता है आपको अंदाजा है? अगर मैं आपके सामने बोलूं वो चाहता हूं, तो आपको कैसा लगेगा सुनने में? वो चाहता हूं कि डॉक्टर बनूं. कैसा लगेगा सुनने में आपके कानों को? हम लोग चाहता हूं कि हम लोग जाऊं.
बताइए.
आप चाहता हूं कि आप पढ़ाई करूं. कैसा लगेगा? अजीब लग रहा है कानों को? अजीब लग रहा है ना पूरा. वही अजीबनेस फील होता है जब हमें सुनने को क्या मिलता है? वी वांट्स. वांट्स कहाँ लगेगा? Want, S, he, she, it. He, she, it. Only positive. Never anywhere else. Okay. When we want to make a profile on a LinkedIn, when we want to make profile on LinkedIn, we have to fill in a form. Okay. Where else do we need to fill in forms?
Any social media, sir. When we have to make any profile in any social media platform, then we have to fill in form.
When we make a email account.
When we make an email account, we need to fill in forms. Yes. When we post a parcel, we have to fill in a form. I thought we only
And
have
sir,
to
when
write the address.
when we want to open our bank account,
When we want a bank account, when we want to open a bank account, we need to fill in forms.
When
When
we
we
shop
book tickets,
online.
When we shop online, sometimes we have to fill in forms too. And when we book tickets, we need to fill in forms. And where else do we need to fill in forms?
Sir, when you purchase courses online,
When
study
you buy
material.
online courses, when you purchase a course online, you have to fill in a form. Okay. When you want a membership of a gym at a gym, right? Then you need to fill in a form.
Similarly, when we book a hotel,
Okay. What did you say? Hold on,
When we
Simran. Hold
want
on.
court marriage,
Hold on for a second. What did Okay, I didn't know. I have no idea about that. Yes, Zafri, what was your comment?
when we want court marriage,
When we want?
Court marriage, sir.
When we do court marriage, then we have to fill in a form too. Yes. When we buy cars, we have to fill in forms. Oh, how would I know? I've never bought a car. When you buy a product from another country.
when we donate blood,
When we donate blood, we have to fill in forms too. And when we deposit money in the bank, do we need to fill, not a form, but yeah, it is, yeah, you have to give some information, right? Absolutely. Okay, there were so many examples when we fill in forms. आज के बाद fill in forms बोलोगे या fill up? Fill in forms. Fill up क्या
Fill in
करते हैं?
forms.
We fill up buckets, we fill up drums, we fill up containers, 3D things, three-dimensional. Paper, information, blank space, we fill in them, okay? We fill them in, okay? Fill in forms. Match the headings and questions, which you have already done. So talk to me. First name. Which question? What's your first name? Surname.
first name,
what's your surname?
What's your family name?
Family name. Date of birth. When were you
When were you
born?
born?
When were you born?
When were you born?
Place of birth.
Where
Were
were you
you
born?
on
Where were you born?
Address.
where that
Where were you
Permanent
born?
address type.
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
is
Where
do you
do
live?
you live? Where do you live? Next. Marital status.
Material.
Are you married
Are
or
you
single?
married or single?
married or single,
Occupation.
What do you do?
Qualifications.
What do you do?
What do you do?
Hobbies.
What
Interests.
degree? What do you do in your
What do
free
you do
time?
in your free time?
free time,
And email address.
What's your
What's
email
your
address?
address? What's your email address?
Yes. Now, exercise 3. Follow these instructions. Write about you. Write your name in capital letters, and you know how to do it. You have been doing it for a long time. Capital letters. Gender, circle F or M. Sure? Are you sure? Number 3. Delete where not applicable. Delete where not applicable. Okay. So MR is used for men, all sorts of men, good men, bad men, sorry, married men, single, doesn't matter. MR. MRS is only used for people like Sabaji. MRS. All right. For people like Manisha, MRS. And MISS. This is used for people like Simran, people like Rukaiya. And MS is used for those we are not sure whether they are like Rukaiya or whether they are like Sabaji, whether they are like Simran or whether they are like Manisha.
Manisha.
Married or unmarried, we don't know. Then we write MS. Suppose you're writing to Julie ji. Okay, Julie is the head of certain company and you're writing. Do you know whether Julie is married or not? You don't. So you will not go with MRS, you will not go with MISS, you will go with MS.
MS.
Okay. Date of birth, DDMMYYY. Why? What does that mean? First you write date, then you write month, and then you write year. And remember, even if you were born on the 1st of January, you write 01/01 and then not 81, 82, 1981, 1982, something like that. Because you see DD means you need 2 digits. MM, you need 2 digits. Y. It means you need 4 digits. All right, clear? Any doubts, anybody? Phone number, including country code. About you.
91.
91.
+91 and then your phone number. Write your postcode 803-101 for us. And what about other people here? What's their postcode? Sabaji?
841415.
Sir,
841415. 841415. Very nice number.
sir,
Not easy to forget. Not easy to forget. 841415.
sir, have you posted me books on my pin code?
The books are here, but unfortunately, I have been just too busy to go out and post them. But hopefully, look,
Okay.
the books are waiting
Thanks,
to
sir.
be
Thanks.
posted.
I-
Books are waiting
I
to
hope
be
you will
posted.
post tomorrow.
Yeah.
You have
And
to
Manisha,
post in, you have to, sir, you have to post at 560068 postal address.
50.
560068 Karnataka, India.
560068. Okay. 560068. All right. I hope you have sent me your
Yes.
full address. I
That's
hope
my,
you have sent me your full address.
that's my postal code.
So I
Please
can
send
see
me your full address.
the
Yes,
text.
Manisha.
Yeah, yes, sir. I have shared my address with you on your
Yeah,
WhatsApp.
Manisha. Okay, Manisha, what did you say?
Sir, the text is very clear today.
What is very clear today?
The text, because we can't read of the book that you.
Because of your glasses. Because you're wearing glasses.
Sir, power, we have changed the means, what can I say, lenses.
अच्छा ये V कौन है? ये V कौन है जिसने चेंज किया? We have changed. तुम्ही तो कहा we have changed. Okay, कर लो. जितने भी तो कर ले सितम, हंस हंस के सहेंगे हम, ये पढ़ाना न होगा कम. चलो आगे बढ़ते.
Sorry, sir.
We all we फैजान को हेडेक हो गया इतना गंदा आवाज सुन के. वे कह रहा है सिर दबा दे मेरा कोई आके. ऐसे बेसुरी आवाज में किसने की कोशिश की. Okay, okay. Write your postcode. Write your signature.
Your name, sir, Chahat Patel Ali Khan.
Sorry, Zafri.
Your name, Chahat Patel Ali Khan.
Next, I'm not getting your voice is breaking up. Your internet, I don't know. Complete the application form of the Global School of English. Please complete and put it in the group. Did you find anything difficult? Capital
Sir,
letters.
can you fix your mic, sir? It's very
Yes,
difficult to
sir.
hear
No
you.
problems. Yeah. Family name and date of birth, first name. If I could, I would
Knowledge good.
sue this company. Holy Land, son of a bitch. They've sold me an 8,000, 10,000 rupee for mic, and now it doesn't really pick up. The gain has gone down. If it's here, they can't hear me clearly. Can you believe it? I mean, from here, they can't hear me very clearly. I have to hold it here. What the? Not even 1 year, I think. It's been 1 year. Okay, I'll throw it away. I will buy another. This time, I won't buy this. I will buy Boya. Road is expensive, 20,000. Boya will be okay. It is. Okay, I'll think about it. The road. Any other boxes that you find difficult to understand? Level of English, address in your country. Dietary requirements. See, some people are allergic to something, they can't eat certain things. Dietary requirements. Any medical conditions we should be aware of. Okay. Type of accommodation required. Type of accommodation required, because there are different types of accommodation. Accommodation is an uncountable noun, guys. Accommodation is so never put S there. It's a typical error, common error. People write accommodations, okay? Accommodation is uncountable. I hope everybody is paying attention. Accommodation is uncountable. Homestay, hostel, student residence, other. Okay. You can stay at home, hostel, student residence, or other. If other, please specify. Please specify. What does that mean? Please mention what is this other. Specify. Bataiye. If other, please specify. Everybody understand specify here? Where did you hear about the school? Any medical condition we should be aware of? We should know about? We should be aware of means? We should know about. Know is a verb. Aware is not a verb. Here be is the verb. We should be aware of. Know itself is the verb. So we do not need be. We should know. We should know. Date of arrival, date of departure. Reason for learning English: business, pleasure, exams, other. Because if you're learning for business, certain things will be focused more. If you're learning for pleasure, learning will be different. Syllabus will be designed differently. If you're learning for exams, which exam you're learning for, the syllabus of that exam will be the main focus. Other, if other, please specify. How many hours do you want to study? Okay. So we are done. We are ready to move on to go to unit 2. Let's get together. Let's get together. Let's get together. Who says this line? Friends say this line after school, 10 years, 15 years after school, when they are, on a social media platform or on WhatsApp, then they say, hey, why don't we get together? Let's get together. Let's get together. Okay, look at the photo. You see a very interesting photo of a man in his 60s and a woman in her 60s too, most probably. But they both look in good shape. They don't have any fat on them. And they are riding a bicycle. Look at the clothes they are wearing. Look at the funky clothes they are wearing. Normally, you expect teenagers to wear such clothes. But both of them. And look at their shoes. The ladies' shoes, oh my goodness. They look so funky and classy at the same time. I think she's wearing them, that's why. And this bicycle is beautiful. It's such a long bicycle. Have you ever ridden a bicycle like this? I haven't.
Don't see the bicycle, sir.
The man is saying, I will not pull your weight alone. You have to help me. This is how life should be. The woman should not be dependent on the man to pull her. You know, she should be able to pull her own weight. She should be able to pull her own weight, which means वो अपना खुद का देखने लायक रहना चाहिए. She should be able to pull her own weight. Such women have self-esteem, and their love is, I will say, high class. Their love is not a compromise of sort of compromise, you know. They love you because they love you, not because they need you for buying their clothes or jewelry. Okay, independent women. Okay, anyways, see, this is a fun photo, but I still found something serious about it, right? That's me, boring man. What are the man and the woman doing? What do you think their relationship is?
Sir,
I think they're a
healthy relationship.
yes, yes. What did you say? What did you say, Manisha? Manisha is amazing to, you know, she is an expert on giving irrelevant answers. This is what I'm realizing. And why is that? ऐसा क्यों होता है कि कोई irrelevant answer देता है? इसकी सीधी सी वजह है, उसको समझ नहीं आया, पूछा गया क्या? उसने कहा healthy relationship, right, Manisha? You said that? Am I right? Wow, amazing. Look at the question. Manisha, I'm a little surprised, shocked at your inability to feel and understand English. I was expecting a lot better, Manisha. I asked, what do you think the relationship is? And she says, I think the relationship is healthy. Wow, that's interesting. Other people, what do you think the relationship is? Didn't it strike your mind, Manisha, that I'm asking whether they are a husband and wife, or their brother and sister, or they are neighbors, or they are friends, or they are their colleagues who just like having fun together, or they are, you know, I don't know, anything that comes to your mind, you know, in-laws, brother-in-law and sister-in-law, who knows? I mean, didn't it cross your mind, Manisha, that I asked that when I said, what do you think their relationship is? It didn't cross your mind? Hmm. I'm glad that you're on camera. At least I can see your reactions, and that's very necessary. You know, real teaching is when the teacher can see the students, the reactions, satisfaction, confusion, everything. Okay, guys, what do you think their relationship is? You have to just say
Sir,
what you feel when you look at
loving
them.
relationship,
Sorry, Sabaji.
loving relationship.
What do you mean? Can you just say a little bit more in detail what you mean, love in relationship?
Loving relationship बोले sir.
I'm not really sure I can understand what you're saying. So I want you to use other words to describe what you're saying, because I can't understand what you're saying with the word you're saying. So try and describe it in a different way. Say the same thing in a different way. I don't know if you're speaking with mic muted.
Sir, are they husband wife?
I mean, your guess is as good as mine. My guess is as good as yours. Sabaji, you muted yourself when I'm talking to you. That's rude.
No sir.
Yes, ma'am. I'm talking to you and you muted yourself. That's rude.
I am thinking what I say.
Don't think, talk. Don't always think, Sabaji. Don't always think, just talk sometimes. So you said their relationship is loving.
Yes sir.
Loving.
Yes sir.
Acha. Okay. Again, when you hear the question, what do you think their relationship is? Then
I
this
think
crosses.
father and daughter.
So please always appreciate what you're listening to and respond. Yes, very good. Father and daughter. Maybe the father was 10 years old when he had this stone.
I think they are husband and wife.
Mistake understanding the question. They are not asking.
Because I don't think he's more than 10 years older than the girl, woman,
Yes.
you know.
How
To me,
it is.
actually, they
I
look very
think
much
they
the
are
same
husband
age.
wife.
Okay, okay.
Sir,
Keep going.
sir, that time na I thought that you are asking how is the relationship, but the question is totally different, and I answered different thing, and the question is different.
Relax, relax, relax. So, do you listen to English, Manisha? Every day?
These days I have started.
Okay. I hope you stop saying tout. वो OUGHT लिखा है तो आउ पढ़ा नहीं जाएगा. Oh, thought. I thought. Tout. I thought.
Sir,
I thought.
without is without.
Good one. I love that. Yeah. Okay, no, that is without. English is crazy like that, Manisha, no doubt. English is, she's saying the without बोलते थे. There are videos like this ना. एक गलत सही बताता दूसरा गलत वाला एग्जाम्पल लेके आता. अब इसका बोल
Yes, sir.
without. Good
But
one.
BHC,
That is
but
without.
yeah.
How do you say it, Sanjeev? THOUGHT. What is the past tense of think, Sanjeev?
Thought, sir.
Yeah,
Thought.
ये लोग सुनते सुनते आदत पड़ गई इन लोग को. आप लोग सुनते सुनते मेरे मुंह से ना थॉट बोलने लगे हो. आप लोग नहीं बोलते थाउट. ये सुनने से हो जाता है. जो आपको सुनेगी, हाँ, ये आदत पड़ जाती है. Whatever you listen to. Yeah, obviously. Yeah,
I
tout,
thought.
tout. तो हम लोग
But I think my mind is stopped working after my accident. I don't know what happened with me. I was not earlier like this. You know me, but means after this accident, I have become totally different. And sometimes I can't speak the things that I know. Means I can't express the things in English.
happens. Trauma can sometimes, make you lose confidence. Sometimes you actually have issues. I can understand that. I'm aging and I can see myself just being silly sometimes, not expressing myself really well. It's not about English. It just happens. Yesterday actually, my daughter, she laughed so much at one thing I did. I'm not saying the right word. Even when I'm talking in Hindi, I'm not saying the right word. I'm just tying myself in knots completely, and I get in that no man's land where I don't know what I'm saying. Nobody knows what else knows what I'm saying. I'm just saying something gibberish. So it happens, and I think I need to maybe get a little more active physically. I don't know why it is. It is something I should be worried about. People as they grow older, they can lose their faculty. Their faculties are not that sharp, and these things can happen. But I don't think, Manisha, it's your age. You are just young. Maybe the accident is the reason. I don't know. But you shouldn't think about it. You should just feel positive. Even if there is some sort of impact, you will overcome that. Don't worry. Okay. What adjectives describe them? Guys, when you look at these people, whatever comes to your mind, tell me. Whatever comes to your mind, whatever adjectives comes to your mind, okay? Jolly. LLB. No, jolly. Come on, guys. Happy. Funny. Keep describing them. Whatever comes to your mind. Any adjectives that you think can fit.
Classic,
Good
sir.
looking.
Young at heart. Yeah, which looking?
Good looking.
Good looking. They're good looking. Okay. Bubbly. The woman certainly is. Fashionable. Fancy, no. Fashionable. Fashionable. I used the word funky. Do you remember? What else? Can you think of some other adjectives to describe them?
Sir, energetic.
Energetic, very nice.
It
Unconventional. Unconventional. Strong, fit, healthy.
childish,
Yes, sorry, Manisha.
childish,
Childish. Well, I wouldn't use that adjective for them. I wouldn't call them childish, not for me.
Older.
Thank you. We couldn't see that. Thank you for enlightening us, Sarah. They are old, yes. Really, Sarah? Old? Okay, guys. What other things do you think they like doing? So, can you guess what they like doing in their free time, guys? What are their hobbies? What are their interests? Make a guess looking at their pictures. What do you think
cycling,
they like doing?
sir,
Dancing,
They like dancing? Okay, Zafre.
Traveling.
Like
cycling,
cycling.
They like
Go-
cycling.
Going out
Traveling.
with
Of
swimming,
course,
friends.
hey, look at the question. What other things do you think they like doing?
They
swimming,
like long drive.
They like traveling.
So I
Right?
think they like wearing crazy clothes.
they like
Yeah,
out,
very good. Yes,
They like
people.
getting up nicely.
They like getting up,
And
Nicely, so
dressing up, dressing up. Oh, they like dressing up. Okay, yeah, very good. इनको अच्छे अच्छे कपड़े पहनना पसंद है. They like dressing up. Okay,
They
all
like
right.
doing funky things.
Yeah, absolutely.
they like going to theater, cinema,
I'm sure they like going to the gym. Look at the woman's arms. Look at her skin, like a young girl's skin. Look at her arms. No flabby muscles anywhere. She looks so much in shape. Look at her legs. Does she look like a 60-year-old woman from any angle to you? My goodness, I'm pretty sure they love working out, exercising at the gym. Without exercising, you can't maintain this kind of body at this age.
sir, they like balanced diet,
They like eating healthy. Yes.
they like watching movie,
Sorry, Zafri, they like what?
watching movie,
They like going to the cinema. I totally agree. I think they do. I think they
because
like
they
going to the cinema.
They like
Hmm.
doing
so
different
they
things
like
from
shopping.
others.
Perhaps they do. Otherwise, where would they buy these clothes
buy this clothes,
and these shoes?
funky
Yeah,
clothes.
they like shopping. Yeah. And
They like to be together.
can you say that again, Ruxar?
They like to be together.
They like being together. They like being together.
Together.
They like being together. साथ में रहना पसंद है इनको. I think they are not a couple. I think they are brothers and they're a brother and sister. They're siblings. And because they have the same genes, so they are very healthy, both of them, young at old age. And I think they are doing what they used to do when they were kids. They used to dress up and ride the same bicycle. And they might have thought, okay, brother, why don't we try it now? And he would have said, okay, sis, let's do it. They might have gotten a bike from the neighborhood or maybe their kid's bike, their children's bike, their grandchildren's bike. And they just did it, and all their family members are looking at them and they're laughing, smiling, and they're taking photos. So that's my story. Okay. Let's move on to grammar. Present tenses have and have got. Do you remember studying have got? Have got
Yeah.
is the same as have, no?
Yes,
I
sir.
Yes,
have a sister. I have a sister. I've got a sister.
I've got
I have got a car. I have a car.
I've got
They are the same thing.
mustache.
Yeah, Zafri, do you have a mustache?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Now, questions. How do we ask questions? Do you have
Oh yeah,
and
Ram.
have you got?
Nah.
Zafri, you have to mute yourself when you're talking to somebody else. Do you have you got? They're both correct. Do you have is the question with have, and have you got is the question with have got. Okay. So when somebody says, do you have a car? You could say, yes, I do, or no, I don't. But when somebody asks, have you got a car? Then you say, yes, I have, or no, I haven't. How many of you are comfortable with this, what I just said? Do you have a car? Yeah, I do. I do.
I don't
Uh,
have.
I
no, I
don't.
don't. Have you got a car? Yes, I
Yes,
have.
I
No,
haven't.
I haven't. So depends on how people ask you. Okay, you have to respond accordingly. Work in groups and discuss the questions. Does anybody have questions about what I just taught, have and have got? I mean, I revised, gave you revision. You've already studied those things, right? Work in groups and discuss the questions. Okay. What are the questions? How many brothers and sisters have you got? Answer, everybody. How many brothers and sisters have you got?
I have got one brother and one sister.
Yeah. Go on, people.
I have got two sisters and
Two
one brother.
sisters, Rukaiya. Don't say two sister, beta. That sounds so wrong. Rukaiya, don't you feel bad when you say two sister? Doesn't it strike your mind you are saying something of two and sister?
I have two. I have
Sir,
got
Two
two
sisters.
sisters.
sir,
Yes.
uh, what do you think? Which one is like formal?
Neither is formal. They're both okay. One is more common than the other. Do you have is more common. Have you got is mainly common in British English.
Okay.
Okay. How many brothers and sisters have you got? Answer the question, everyone.
I have got one brother and one sister.
Remember, when you answer this, do not separate I and have and say I've got. Okay, I and have should not be separated when you answer. Say them together. I've got. I've. I apostrophe VE. I've got.
Got two brothers.
You've got two brothers.
I have got three
What
brothers
are
and
their
three
names,
sisters.
Manisha?
Anand and Anuj. Anand is also your student.
Anand and Anuj. Okay. And Rajdeep is not your brother.
He is my cousin.
He's your cousin. How old is Rajdeep, Manisha?
I think 2 years older than my son.
Okay, okay.
He
Only
may
2
be
years old.
Aditi's age.
All right. Fine. How many brothers and sisters have you got? Everybody has answered. Okay. Who do you get on with best in your family? Why? देखा, मैं जब बोलता हूं तो मैं अपने हिसाब से बोलता हूँ ना हर बात को, जैसे मैं बोलना पसंद करता हूँ, मैं पढ़ता नहीं ना, अभी मत पढ़ना, ओके? महसूस करना, जब पढ़ने वाली फीलिंग आ जाए तो रुक जाओ, महसूस करो उसको, धीरे पढ़ के महसूस करो। अगर पढ़ने मान लो पढ़ते समय फीलिंग नहीं है, समझ नहीं है क्या बोलना है, क्या बोल रहे हैं, महसूस ही नहीं हो रहा, तो धीरे पढ़ो। There is a process, bhai. There is a good process. You guys boycott the process. try to bypass the process. Okay, don't do that. Who do you get on with best? Who do you get on with best in your family? Why? Who do you get on with best in your family? That's a tricky question. Who do you get on with best in your family? I get on with all of them and I quarrel with all of them too. But if I have to choose just one person I get on best with, I would say for me, it has to be my wife, I think. But I quarrel with her so much, yeah. I
Get on
quarrel
with
with her so much. Really, so much. How can I say I get on with her best? I don't know. But still I want to say that, you know. But we quarrel so much as well. All the time we quarrel. Okay. But you guys, I'm sure for you this question is easier to answer. You're not married yet. Do you spend a lot of your free time with members of your family? Ah, of course I do. Of course I do. Do you spend a lot of your time, free
no, sir.
time, with
I
members of your family?
for 2 years. No, for 3 months I and Myra, but before this I, Raj and Myra only.
Hmm. Members of your family means, Manisha?
My family.
Members of your family means?
Sir, 2, 3, 4.
Members of your family means your son, your daughter, your husband, your brother-in-law, your own brother, your sister, your mother-in-law. All these are your family, right? Okay, do you spend time with them, free time with them? If yes, why? If no, why not? Are there any twins in your family?
Yes, there are in my family.
Yeah, I know, Rukaiya. And I think I've talked to them or met them.
I think you haven't met them.
So you told me about them and I asked you to bring them to the class, but you didn't, right?
Yeah, I don't talk to them. They are very, um,
Arrogant,
yes,
arrogant.
they don't like talking. Then I also don't like.
They don't like talking to you.
Yeah,
They show you their attitude now.
yeah.
Okay, so you say I have plenty of mine. I can't take your attitude. No place. I have
I
no
have
space for your attitude.
I have also twin sister, but they are not identical.
Okay, good. Okay, fine. People, I think I should give you 5 minutes, so that you guys can have, some fun chat. These are some friendly topics to talk about. Get to know each other a little better. You guys are going to spend a lot of time with each
But
other.
in my family, Aisha has twins baby. You know, I very well Aisha.
Aisha, yes, of course, I know Aisha. So Aisha has twin siblings. Are they identical twins?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sisters or brothers?
Both are sisters. Babies बोले twins
बेबीज बोलने
baby.
से लड़की बेबीज होने से लड़की हो गई समझी
Baby, oh sorry, baby girl. Girls.
Okay, yeah, I thought you said baby बोल दी तो girl लड़की हो गई ना ना that's not true. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys together for the conversation. Go ahead and have some fun. I'm opening the rooms for you guys. Talk to each other. Hmm. Rukhsar. Welcome back, guys. How many people have twins in their family here? How many
Your
people
voice,
have
sir.
how many people have twins in their family?
Sir, in fact,
In Sabaz's family, there is one twins.
I don't have.
Mhm.
father-in-law is twins. Are twins.
Your father-in-law has a twin brother?
Yes, sir. He and his fourth number brother.
So they are identical twins.
No, sir. They look different.
Okay, they are not identical. Okay, but your father-in-law has an twin brother. Okay, and Rukaya has twin cousins.
Sir, in
And I
front
have
of
also my twin sister.
Come again, Rukaya. You have
I
twin
have
sisters, but they are not
yes,
identical.
yes, sir. But my
Okay,
cousins
okay.
is identical.
Your cousins are identical twins. Yes. Okay. Yes.
sir, but in front of my house there are twins identical. You cannot identify which one is.
You can't
This
tell who is who. You can't tell who is who.
you can't
You
tell.
can't tell the difference. You can't tell the difference between them. They're
Two.
so similar. That's what makes them, that's why we call them identical, right? They are identical twins. Okay. Anybody else has identical twins in their family? No.
Sir, not in my family, but in my sister family. Her
Yeah. Your sister's
sister-in-law,
in-law's family. Your sister's
yeah,
in-law's family. Yeah.
yes.
Huh.
Her niece got a twins
Huh.
daughter, and her sister-in-law got uh, twins, a son and a daughter.
So they are not identical twins. They are
So
twins,
they
but not
are.
identical. Okay. Identical twins are always the same gender. Okay. They're exactly two, products of the same, we'll say, uh, I don't know how to express this. I mean, the brothers, sisters are also the same. Well, I was gonna say, what is that thing we use, um, mold. Okay, mold. I was looking for the word mold. ढांचा ढांचा जिसमें निकालते हैं एक जैसा रहे. So they are two products from the same mold, exactly the same. Okay, yeah. Tell me, um, okay, different biometrics. Okay, the biometrics are different. Iris is different, and thumb impression is different. Identical twins do not have the same thumb impression. Okay, do you find identical twins interesting? Do you sometimes feel, I mean, look at all the people. I mean, we understand the logic, we understand the science, why they are identical now, we understand everything. But still, do you find it fascinating to have two, identical twins in front of you and to talk to them or to, do you think you will talk more if you met identical twins on the train than just two people, two siblings? Tell me. Do you think you will have more conversation with twins, identical twins, if you met them, just on the train by chance, strangers, than any other two people? Do they, don't you think they capture people's, attention more because they're so similar? I really find it fascinating. I like talking to, twins, identical twins, and they are very interesting to scientists as well. Um, there has been in an ongoing study about what shapes our personality, who we are, why are we the way we are? Why is it that a brother likes chicken a lot and the other brother doesn't like chicken at all? Why is it that one brother is very patient and the other brother is very impatient? They ha- they s- they have the same genes, they have the same nurture. What shapes our personality? Who are we? Why are we the way we are? So these questions have fascinated scientists for a long time. And today, with so many technical, machines available, technological machines available, such advanced technology available, they are trying to understand why are we the way we are? Why are we the way we are? मतलब समझ आता है ये सेंटेंस? रिपीट कर सकते हो? Why are we the way we are? अच्छा अच्छा, मैं क्या कर रहे हो? क्या कर रहे हो सब लोग? कैमरा ऑफ करके क्या कर रहे हो? मैं क्या कर रहे हो? Don't. This is the last time today. From tomorrow, I'm not going to give you warnings or anything. I'm simply going to put you guys in the breakout waiting room. I'm telling you, because this is not okay. You have to message me to let me know why your camera is off. Okay. Otherwise, this is not okay. Because when I'm talking, I want to see your reaction. Like, there are a couple of faces in front of me. I want to see your faces too. Yes. A German psychologist, I'm saying philosopher, Nietzsche. I don't remember his full name. Friedrich Nietzsche. Okay. He said, and today I read that, good and evil. Good and evil. These are the two forces people thought which shape our personality. When somebody behaves the way you want them to behave, we said that they're good. And when somebody behaved differently, they tried to please themselves, they did things for themselves, we thought and we said they were possessed by evil forces. They were evil. They represented evil. So we thought that everything, our personality can be simply defined by whether we are good or evil. Sometimes we do things and we say, oh, we are angels. Sometimes we do bad things and people think, oh, we are devils. That philosopher Nietzsche, he said, our personality cannot be understood properly. We will not understand ourselves if we think about good and evil all the time. We have to go beyond good and evil and look at our personality, observe our personality independently, more neutrally, without thinking about good and evil. Then we will know the reality of who we are, maybe. Otherwise, we'll just have those fables in our heads about ourselves. We won't know who we are, actually. Anyways, Nietzsche is very controversial. His philosophy still is not acceptable to a lot of people. But I kind of, find myself in sync with his thinking, with his thought process. And most of my own opinions, when I read Nietzsche, when I listen about what he said, then I think, okay, I have a very similar, point of view. So for me, he is right. For me, he's right. Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
Sir,
yes.
where do you read this type of philosophy? On which platform?
Anywhere you find, you just need interest. YouTube is a great place. YouTube has everything.
Yeah.
It's like another, just like in this world, you find everything on YouTube as well. Everything.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, can we use here is
Why are we?
for
Why
your
are we? Yes. Yes, Faizan.
sir in the last story,
सबा जी,
sir.
आपको नहीं करना था कैमरा ऑन. सबा जी, आप आराम करिए ना, please. Sorry, it was not for you because you already told me that you are not feeling okay. Please lie down and turn your camera off. Okay, relax.
Sir, the
यही तो बुरा है.
sentence.
यही तो बुरा है, किसी एक की वजह से दूसरे पर प्रेशर आ जाता है. देखो, जिनको नहीं आना चाहिए. हाँ, प्लीज फैजान, व्हाट इज योर सेंटेंस?
Sir, the sentence was uh, cheers. Uh, it is to your new job.
Cheers, you've done a good job. This is what you're saying.
Yes, sir. And then last sentence we wrote na, sir. Cheers. Cheers. It is to your new job. Here,
Cheers.
here.
Oh, Here is to
Here,
your new job.
cheers.
Cheers. Here is to
Here
your new
is
job.
to your
Okay.
new job. Can we
Okay.
put replace replace to 4?
नहीं नहीं, वो क्या है ना, वो आपको सुनने में अच्छा लगता है क्योंकि आप हिंदी बोलते हैं, आपके दिमाग में फॉर के लिए जो वर्ड है उसकी वजह से, राइट। लेकिन ये सिमेंटिक करेक्शन होगा। आप सिमेंटिक्स चेंज कर सकते हैं क्या? आप अंग्रेजों को सिखाएंगे कौन से वर्ड से क्या बोले, नहीं ना। तो आप सिर्फ और सिर्फ उनके सिमेंटिकल हैबिट्स को कॉपी करते हो। कौन से हैबिट्स? क्यों? जो वर्ड्स वो बोल के जो बातें बताना चाहते हैं उनकी आदत डालते हैं। प्रीपोजिशन क्या है, मैंने पहले ही बताया, वो प्रीपोजिशन ही है। आप फॉर बोल रहे हो, प्रीपोजिशन यानी कि आप ग्रामर नहीं चेंज कर रहे हो, आप सिमेंटिक चेंज कर रहे हो। नहीं कर सकते, बिकॉज जो टू का काम है वो फॉर वहां नहीं कर सकता। हियर इज टू योर न्यू जॉब, दिस इज व्हाट वी से, ओके। बाकी फिर से बोलता हूँ, जो मैं लगातार सुनता हूँ प्रीपोजिशन में वही बोलता हूँ। बाकी हर चीज के लिए वेरिएशंस प्रीपोजिशंस में मिल जाते हैं। मैं आपको एक बात बता देना चाहूंगा फैजान, मैं इस तरह से नहीं करूंगा सवाल। क्यों? क्योंकि फिर मुझे जवाब ढूंढने में बहुत एनर्जी लग जाएगी मेरी। जरा सुनिएगा मैं क्या समझा रहा हूँ। अब इंडिया में कहते हैं फिल अप द फॉर्म, राइट। अंग्रेज कहते हैं फिल इन द फॉर्म, अमेरिकन कहते हैं फिल आउट द फॉर्म। मैंने हमेशा अमेरिकन इंग्लिश सुनी होती, तो मैं फिल इन फॉर्म बोल पाता। हो सकता है मैं कहता नहीं मैंने नहीं सुना, वो गलत है। लेकिन क्या वो गलत होता? वो ब्रिटिश इंग्लिश में सही होता। इमेजिन इफ आई हैड ओनली हर्ड ब्रिटिश इंग्लिश। अगर आपने मुझसे कहा था फिल आउट द फॉर्म, तो मैं कहता मुझे नहीं पता, या मैं कहता गलत है, दो में से एक, राइट। तो अगर मैं कहता गलत है तो ब्रिटिश इंग्लिश के साथ तो या ऑफ कोर्स गलत है, बट इट इज ओके एज वेल इन अमेरिकन इंग्लिश। सो यहाँ जो हम लोगों ने पढ़ा, ठीक है, जो पढ़ रहे हैं, जब तक स्पेसिफिक नहीं सुने कि कैरेक्टर्स अमेरिका से ऑस्ट्रेलिया से है, तब तक वहाँ की इंग्लिश नहीं आएगी, याद रखना। वी विल हैव नॉर्मल इंग्लिश, ओके। सो चीयर्स, हियर इज टू योर न्यू जॉब। यहाँ टू ही मोस्ट कॉमन प्रीपोजिशन है। ऑल माई लाइफ आई हैव ओनली हर्ड टू। अब कोई एक कंट्री में फॉर बोलते हो लोग, तो आई डोंट नो, बट हम क्यों बोलने जाए फॉर? चेंज क्यों करे फैजान? ऐसे तो हर एक प्रीपोजिशन को हम क्वेश्चन करें कि ये नहीं ये क्यों, ये नहीं ये क्यों। हम हिंदी में सोचते हैं फैजान, और हिंदी के हिसाब से हम सही होंगे, इंग्लिश के हिसाब से गलत हो जाएंगे। वहां जो लिखा होता है वो इंग्लिश के हिसाब से लिखा होता है। अंग्रेज क्या सिमेंटिक हैबिट्स रखते हैं? कहते हैं आई एम प्राउड ऑफ यू, ऑन यू नहीं बोलते, जबकि हिंदी में बोलते हैं मुझे तुम पे गर्व है। तुम्हारा गर्व है तो नहीं बोलते, तुम का गर्व तो नहीं बोलते, प्राउड ऑफ यू क्यों बोलते हैं हम लोग? उनकी आदत हम कॉपी करते हैं, राइट। तो जब सुनिए, जो सुनिए उसकी आदत डाल लीजिए प्रीपोजिशन में, उसको एक्सेप्ट कर लीजिए कि अच्छा यही है, ओके, उसको एक्सेप्ट कर लीजिए ये कह रहा हूं मैं। उस पे डेलिब्रेट मत करिए, क्योंकि प्रीपोजिशन सिर्फ प्रीपोजिशन है, वर्ड्स है, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। मैंने कहा आई एम प्राउड ऑफ यू, क्या है ऑफ का फंक्शन यहाँ पर? क्या फर्क पड़ता? ऑफ की जगह ऑन होता तो क्या ही फर्क पड़ जाता? वो ऑफ बोलते इसलिए ऑफ बोलना पड़ता है। बाकी मीनिंग में तो प्राउड और ऑफ, प्राउड और यू से ही बात निकल के आती है, आई एम प्राउड ऑफ यू। लेकिन वो ऑफ एक सिमेंटिक हैबिट है, तो इसलिए हमें मेंटेन करना पड़ेगा उसको। यस।
And sir, this gift is for you. This gift is for you, and you are very clever for your age.
यस यस।
There is a difference in the meaning, but there is a same, I think, sir, before use for. In
You
both
said
sentence we use for. This is,
for
the
you।
gift is for you.
अच्छा
Okay.
ठीक है।
And you are very intelligent for your age.
अच्छा तो क्या फर्क हो गया? तो क्या हो गया अगर फर्क है दोनों में तो?
No, sir, but I asking, sir.
मैं जितने समझेंगे, जितने छोटे वर्ड्स हैं ना और जितने कॉमन वर्ड्स हैं, याद रखना उतने ज्यादा यूज हैं उनके, इसलिए वो कॉमन है। तुम्हारे घर में जिस कटलरी का 5 जगह यूज होता है वो बाहर होगा, और जो एक जगह यूज होता है वो कहीं रखा होगा सजा करके, उस एक जरूरत पर निकाला जाएगा। तो अब बताओ कि जो वर्ड ज्यादा आप लोग पहले सीख जाते हो, क्यों सीख जाते हो? क्योंकि उसके यूजेस बहुत ज्यादा होंगे। तो फॉर शुरुआत का वर्ड है कि नहीं, जो सबसे शुरू में ही सीख जाते हैं। इसीलिए कि उसके बहुत यूजेस हैं। तो हाँ, दिस गिफ्ट इज फॉर यू, दिस पेन इज फॉर यू, these sweets are not for you. Very simple. This is the most basic meaning of the word for. Everybody knows the function use. Yeah, this course is not for you. Forget it. All right. This course is not for you. This class is not for you. Forget it. All right, for you. And then we learned a very interesting sentence. He is very intelligent for his age. All right, अपने एज के हिसाब से बहुत तेज है। एक नई चीज सीखी, उसके बारे में इसको उसके साथ कंपेयर करना, कंट्रास्ट करना। यू आर थिंकिंग अ लिटिल टू हार्ड फैजान। हर चीज को ऐसे जो दो इररिलेवेंट थिंग उसको रिलेट करना, उसके बारे में कंपेयर करना इज लाइक वेस्टिंग योर टाइम। तो क्यों आपने इन दोनों को मिलाने की सोची सर? सिर्फ इसलिए कि फॉर आया है, सिर्फ इसलिए?
सर आई एम लिटिल कंफ्यूज बिकॉज मेरे को लग रहा था ऐसा कि दोनों सेंटेंस मतलब बोल रहा हूँ तो दोनों का तो सेम ही ये निकल रहा है, मीनिंग निकल रहा है।
कौन से दोनों का सेम मीनिंग निकल रहा है?
जैसे सर मैंने बोला दिस गिफ्ट इज फॉर यू,
ओके।
एंड फिर इसी को मैंने बोला इट इज गिफ्ट फॉर इट इज दिस गिफ्ट इज वेरी एक्सपेंसिव फॉर यू।
हाँ, तो क्या हो गया?
तो दोनों का मीनिंग अलग हुआ सर,
दिस
या दोनों का ही
गिफ्ट
हुआ
इज,
कि ये महंगा गिफ्ट है तुम्हारे लिए, या फिर ये हुआ सर कि ये तुम्हारे हिसाब से तुम्हारे लिए बहुत ज्यादा महंगा है गिफ्ट।
हाँ भाई, अब मैं समझा आपकी प्रॉब्लम। थैंक यू फॉर एक्सप्लेनिंग पेशेंटली। कई बार स्टूडेंट्स अपनी प्रॉब्लम अच्छे से बता नहीं पाते, और फैजान ने मुझे कहा कि मैं पहले ही बोल देता हूँ, मैं समझ गया। आज मैंने ऐसा नहीं किया फैजान, गौर करिए। ज्यादातर मैं करता हूँ ऐसा जब मुझे लगता है कि मैं समझ चुका हूँ प्रॉब्लम। कई बार गलत हो सकता हूँ, जस्ट ए ह्यूमन। लेकिन टुडे आई डिडंट डू दैट। नोटिस, आई केप्ट लिसनिंग टू यू, आई केप्ट आस्किंग यू एक्सप्लेन व्हाट्स योर प्रॉब्लम, व्हाट्स योर प्रॉब्लम। नाउ आई अंडरस्टैंड। ओके भाई, दिस गिफ्ट इज टू एक्सपेंसिव फॉर यू। ओके, दिस गिफ्ट इज टू एक्सपेंसिव फॉर यू। इसका क्या मतलब निकाला जाए? ओके फाइन भाई, ऐसा मतलब कॉन्टेक्स्ट से ही निकालना। कई बार बातें बोलने समय आदमी ऊपर नीचे कर जाता है, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है, ठीक है। भाषा एग्जाम के लिए नहीं बनी है, भाषा बातचीत के लिए बनी है। कई बार लोग जो बोलते हैं उस पर एक्सप्लेनेशन चाहिए होता है आपको घर में भी। क्या बोले तुम, क्या मतलब है इस बात का बोलने का, हम ये समझे कि ये समझे। आप ऐसा ही पूछे होंगे, झगड़े में भी पूछते हैं कि तुम जो बोले उसका ये भी मतलब निकलता है, ये भी निकलता है, कौन सा निकालें? ऐसा किया होगा तुमने। और कई बार प्यार से भी बात की होगी, तुम ये बोल रहे हो तो इसका तो ये भी मतलब निकलता है, ये भी कौन सा मतलब निकालें? तो इसको एम्बिग्यूइटी कहते हैं, जो लैंग्वेज का एक हिस्सा है। ओके, हो जाता है चाहे ना चाहे, एम्बिग्यूइटी। नाउ दिस गिफ्ट इज टू एक्सपेंसिव फॉर यू। सपोज, ओके, हो सकता है आप लोग गिफ्ट खरीद देख रहे हो, एक दोस्त की शादी हो रही है उसके लिए, ऑलराइट। और वहाँ एक बहुत 3,000 का गिफ्ट है और आप लोग लेना चाह रहे हैं, आप लोग का बजट 1,500 था। तो आपने कहा दिस इज वेरी एक्सपेंसिव फॉर अस, अदरवाइज वी वुड हैव बॉट दिस। यानी दिस गिफ्ट, ये गिफ्ट आपके लिए नहीं है, लेकिन दिस गिफ्ट इज वेरी एक्सपेंसिव फॉर अस, मींस वी कांट अफोर्ड टू बाय दिस गिफ्ट, बट दिस गिफ्ट इज फॉर समबडी एल्स। तो ये सब चीजें इससे बैठ के डेलिब्रेट नहीं करने की फैजान, कॉन्टेक्स्ट में क्लैरिटी मांग लेना होता है। कॉन्टेक्स्ट में क्लैरिटी मांग लेना होता है। जब किसी ने बोल दिया तो वहां पर आप मांग लीजिए कि क्या बोले, क्या मतलब निकालूं, क्या कहना चाह रहे हो। इसको कहते हैं बातचीत का जरूरत। हर एक लैंग्वेज में होता है, आप हिंदी में भी करते हो। इंग्लिश में क्यों सोचते हो कि इंग्लिश इतनी प्रिसाइज लैंग्वेज होगी? बाय द वे, इंग्लिश बहुत ज्यादा अनसाइंटिफिक है देखा जाए तो। उससे ज्यादा साइंटिफिक हिंदी और संस्कृत मिल जाएंगे आपको, जहां पर बातों के उतने दो अर्थ नहीं निकलेंगे, एम्बिग्यूटी कम होगी। ठीक है, इंग्लिश में बहुत एम्बिग्यूटी पॉसिबल है। तो आप उसके लिए ये नहीं सोचते कि इसमें हम कंफ्यूज हैं, उसमें आप कहते हैं ये मतलब ये भी निकल रहा है, ये मतलब निकल रहा है। बोलने वाला क्या बताना चाह रहा है वो पूछते बोलने वाले से। फिर से बताता हूँ, आप अपने एक शादी हो रही जिस दोस्त की, रिसेप्शन है, आप 4 लोग दोस्त गए उसके लिए गिफ्ट खरीदने। आप लोग का टोटल बजट था 1,500, चारों मिलाकर। एक 3,000 का गिफ्ट देखा, बहुत पसंद आया, लेकिन एक बोलता है यार दिस इज टू एक्सपेंसिव फॉर अस यार, दिस गिफ्ट इज, दिस गिफ्ट मत बोलिए दिस इज, क्योंकि गिफ्ट बोलना इज ठीक है, आप गिफ्ट दे रहे हैं उसके लिए, बट आपके बोलना चाहिए दिस इज टू एक्सपेंसिव फॉर अस, मीन वी कांट अफोर्ड टू बाय इट, राइट? हम लोग इसको अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते। ओके, एंड नाउ सपोज दैट गाय डजंट डिजर्व सच एन एक्सपेंसिव गिफ्ट, ये बोलना चाह रहे हो आप। मान लो किसी दोस्त ने दिखाया, आप लोग का बजट है, ठीक है, कोई बजट का प्रॉब्लम नहीं, आप लोग रईस लोग हो 4 लोग। एक लड़का बोला ये वाला दे देना, ये 7,000 वाला ये कोटवा दे दे। हाँ, उतना महंगा ओकरा दे भाई, he doesn't deserve this expensive gift, this gift is too expensive for him, मतलब he doesn't deserve it। तो ये कहने का मतलब है एम्बिग्यूटी नेचुरल है, ये सब जगहों पे आना कोई बड़ी चीज नहीं है। आपके आएगा, आप क्लियर कर लीजिए पूछ करके, इसमें कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है। बोलने वाले लोग कई बार उलट पुलट वर्ड्स आगे पीछे बोलते हैं, वो उनकी लैंग्वेज की प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती, पर्सनालिटी। कल मैंने आपको बताया मेरे साथ क्या हुआ, मैं जिब्रिश साउंड कर रहा था, मैं कुछ बोल रहा था, उसका मतलब मुझे खुद नहीं समझ में आ रहा था कि मैंने जो बोला उसको कैसे एक्सप्लेन करूं, मेरे मुंह से कुछ शब्द निकला और मैं हिंदी में बात कर रहा था। बाय द वे, ऐसा नहीं समझना कि इंग्लिश की प्रॉब्लम थी। हम लोग इंग्लिश बोलते उसमें कुछ भी होता है ना, उसको इंग्लिश के लिमिटेशन के तौर पे देख लेते हैं अपनी। कहते हैं ना कि गरीब आदमी को कुछ भी कोई हंसे तो उसको लगता है उसकी गरीबी पे हंस रहा है। तो हम लोग ना इंग्लिश में कुछ भी उलट-पलट करते हैं तो मान लेते हैं हमारी इंग्लिश खराब इसलिए हो रहा है। अरे भाई कुछ जगह वो नेचुरल है वो चीज, कंफ्यूजन, ठीक, उसको सिर्फ बातचीत करके क्लियर की जा सकती है। इसमें कोई ग्रामेटिकल एरर नहीं है, कोई सिमेंटिक एरर नहीं है, वो बस इस तरह से अरेंज किया गया है वो वर्ड्स कि उसका ये मतलब भी निकल रहा है, वो मतलब भी निकल रहा है। तो भाई साहब यही था आपका सवाल कि वो गिफ्ट एक्सपेंसिव हमारे लिए है कि उसके लिए है, तो आप दोनों ही मतलब निकाल सकते हैं, डिपेंड करता है, राइट?
Yes, sir.
I hope I got
Okay.
your question. And you have
Yes.
to just understand this one thing. Whenever you're talking, be ready to explain yourself. Sometimes you end up saying something which the other person doesn't understand. Like Sabaji today said, this couple is very loving. So I thought, प्लीज एक्सप्लेन। वो चुप हो गई, म्यूट कर ली। मैंने कहा रूड एटीट्यूड है, उनको समझ नहीं आया, वो समझी नहीं, इरादा नहीं था उनका रूड होने का। बट यस, व्हेन समबडी इज टॉकिंग टू यू, डोंट गो ऑन म्यूट, ओके, स्पेशली इन अ क्लास। You should have said, Sabaji, these people love each other. They have plenty of love for each other. They are very loving, matlab. They have a lot of love for each other. That's all. They have a lot of love for each other. I'm saying the same thing. So, अपने आप को explain करने के लिए तैयार रहिए all the time, right? क्योंकि जो बोलोगे sometimes people will not understand exactly what you mean. So explain it, not because their English is poor. It just happens. It happens in Hindi as well. Don't you remember so many occasions where you said something and then you had to explain what you meant because somebody misunderstood it? कई बार आपने कहा अरे भाई तू मुझे गलत समझ गया, अरे भाई तू मुझे गलत समझ गया, मेरा वो मतलब नहीं था। ऐसा हुआ होगा ना? क्यों होता है? हिंदी में भी होता है। It happens all the time. Languages can be ambiguous. Sentences can be ambiguous. You should be prepared to explain your situation, your sentence. Okay, this is what I meant. So yes, I know that is a real confusion. Faizan, good question. And I would suggest ये हमारी प्रॉब्लम है कि जैसे कुछ इंग्लिश में आता है तो हमें लगता है मेरी कमजोरी है, हम नहीं इंग्लिश जानते इसलिए ऐसा हो रहा है मेरे साथ, राइट फैजान? बट वो वर्ड्स ऐसे अरेंज किए गए, सबको वैसा ही होगा सबको वैसा ही लगेगा, ओके? तो वहां पर क्लैरिटी मांगा जाएगा। व्हाट डू यू मीन? वी कांट अफोर्ड इट और ही डजंट डिजर्व इट। मान लो किसी ने कह दिया दिस गिफ्ट इज टू एक्सपेंसिव फॉर हिम, ओके, तो हम लोगों ने पूछना है व्हाट डू यू मीन, ही डजंट डिजर्व इट और वी कांट बाय इट?
Sir, it's 8:33.
Yeah. Okay, bye-bye everybody. Good night.
Bye,
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
See ya. Good
Bye,
night.
sir.
Good
Bye.
night. Listen and read.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
sir. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.